Well, data from the CDC is startling when it comes to our children and their mental health. More than 1 in 3 high school students nationwide experienced persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness in 2019.
Well, also in 2019, about 1 in 6 youth reported making a suicide plan. COVID-19 has harmed students' social emotional well-being, making it even more difficult to learn.
But some help may be on the way for some local schools in Illinois. News 10's Blake Dollier joins us now in the studio with details about a large grant and how it may support both students and teachers.
Patrice, Rondrell, Marshall, and Paris 95 schools are both receiving money from this Illinois State Board of Education Community Partnership Grant. It's a nearly $87 million grant divided among 136 school districts. Both Marshall and Paris schools say there's a lot that can be done with the money to help support students' mental well-being, and the grant is aimed at addressing trauma and support recovery from the pandemic. Area school leaders say this grant couldn't have come at a better time than when COVID-19 restrictions are loosening. Paris 95 School's preschool program instructional leader Erica Hollis says catching students up socially is a big part of what these resources can do. That's because some of the youngest students may not have had a normal school year to date.
We have children that this is their very first school experience. They have not been with other children in a classroom setting, in a social setting. They're typically used to adults.
Paris 95 schools will be increasing the number of mental health professionals in schools, as well as helping students with social skills. Right now, they have mental health professionals splitting time between buildings. Paris 95 Superintendent Dr. Jeremy Larson says they'll be able to have 2 staff members per building. Teachers will also be better trained to support students' mental health, and screening tools will be implemented. This is with the hope of decreasing mental health struggles and increasing school attendance.
We find that students that are dealing with mental health matters are more likely to not come to school because they are trying to avoid social interactions, and so we want to support them.
In Marshall, South Elementary School Principal Connie Morgan says she sees a lot of positive things coming from this grant. She says the benefits can reach beyond just students.
We were very excited to hear that we were one of the 136 schools that were chosen. We had put a lot of time and effort into it, and just trying to help students and staff with that social emotional support.
Larson says these benefits could start as early as next school year. Governor J.B. Pritzker said that he felt as governor, it's the state's obligation to help chip in with students' mental health. Patrice, Rondrell, back to you.